The Night of the Lost Lantern English Story Level 2. Mira lived in a quiet town where people used lanterns to light the streets at night. Her family owned a bright red lantern that hung outside their door. Mira loved the warm glow it made, especially on cold evenings when she came home from school. One windy night, Mira heard a loud sound outside. When she opened the door, she saw the red lantern swinging wildly. Before she could grab it, a strong wind blew it off the hook. The lantern rolled down the street and disappeared into the dark. Mira knew she had to find it. The lantern had belonged to her grandmother, and her family treasured it. With a deep breath, Mira put on her coat and stepped outside. The street was cold and quiet, and the wind brushed against her ears. She followed the trail of faint red light flickering in the distance. The lantern seemed to stop and glow whenever Mira got too far away. It felt almost alive, as if it wanted her to follow. Mira walked carefully, watching every shadow around her. Soon she reached the old town square. The lantern lay near the fountain, glowing softly. When Mira went to pick it up, she noticed footprints around it. They were small and looked like they belonged to a child. Mira felt a shiver of curiosity. A soft sound came from behind the fountain. Mira stepped closer and found a little boy sitting on the stone edge. He looked lost and cold. The lantern's light had guided him to the square, and he didn't know how to get home. Mira wrapped her scarf around the boy's shoulders and smiled. She told him not to worry and promised to help him. Holding the lantern high, she led the way through the dark streets. The boy walked beside her, feeling safe in the warm glow. When they reached his house, his parents rushed out with relieved faces. They thanked Mira again and again. The boy waved at her with a big smile, and Mira felt proud of her decision to follow the lantern. Mira returned home with the red lantern in her hands. She hung it back on the hook and watched it glow softly. That night she realized the lantern did more than give light. It brought people together and guided those who were lost. From then on, Mira made it her habit to check the lantern every night. She knew that sometimes even a small light could lead to big, important moments.